Through the concrete cracks worn weary by work boots and high heels. Through the concrete cracks showered in tears of sorrow, tears of joy. Through the concrete cracks rumbled by reverberations of 100 years, a flower on the hill takes its first breath, and a grand hope springs. Welcome to the Spring Street Podcast at the intersection of creation and destruction in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. And now, a word from the sponsors. This podcast is sponsored by Starship Kairos, a podcast studio available for bookings in downtown Los Angeles. Starship Kairos is where my guests and I make this show happen. Soundproofed, cozy, and equipped with professional audio gear, Starship Kairos is an ideal location for any type of podcast. Starship Kairos offers a full suite of services including content consultation, mixing and mastering, and custom jingle writing. For rates and booking, check them out on Instagram at Starship Kairos or click on the link in the description. And now, let's dive in. All right, well, Sir Daniel, welcome to the Spring Street Podcast, man.
Thank you so much, Sheldon, for popping in on me yesterday. Again, out of spontaneity, here we are, But thank you for just tapping in with the flow of energy. You see me out there,
man.
And you're like, "Yo, let me tap out with this fool. Who the fuck is this guy?"
Absolutely. Well, for context,
Hey, I can curse.
you can curse.
Yeah,
you can say whatever you want, man. You can say
right,
it's
free flow.
We're gonna keep it raw, unedited. So, salud, my man.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Mucho gusto, by the way, man. It's great to meet you, dude.
The pleasure's mine. Thank you for having me, bro.
Well, appreciate it, man.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, man. So, for context, we met yesterday on the street at Bikini, one of my favorite streets in Los Angeles, in Venice, not downtown. And I saw you in your van. You were selling some hats, some T-shirts, lighters, like all sorts of stuff. And you had your Doberman. Dobermans are my favorite dogs. And I was like, who is this dude? Like, what's going on? But I was like, okay, inside the van is converted. So is this guy living in the van? And then turns out, not just van life, but also you were at Schoolypalooza this year, which, I just came back from that. And then you're a musician traveling on the road. So there's so much to talk about, man. And, I guess to start things off, I want to know about your journey in the van life. How did that come to be? How did you end up in this van? Did you build it yourself? What was the inspiration? Let's go back to the beginning with that.
It's crazy right now that you said that. Thank you. I had this when I was a kid. I always had this dream, and it's not a good dream. When I say dream, like, oh yeah, I want this dream to happen. But I always had this dream where I was in a van, and growing up, we had a family wagon van.
Mm-hmm.
But this van that I'm driving in this dream had no brakes. And I remember driving down my block where I grew up and having to oh damn, here comes the intersection and I gotta turn and I gotta do, but I don't know what it was, but maybe something happened to me. I saw the future, but van life, I guess, was somehow in my path, but I came to it 2019. My brother invested in helped me invest into a Sprinter van. And we were ready to take the music to the next level. And as a musician, you need a tour van. So that van life, music life, tour life all kind of came together in that dream, they all kind of came together. Here you go, pedal to the metal, fool, all gas, no brakes. Here we go. So it's really been a leap of faith into the music, and then somehow beautifully this other community of van life has played into that role, lifestyle, Schoolypalooza. We just dropped that track this year for Schoolypalooza. This is my third year going there. I don't know. It's just super magical to be a part of the van life community, and then just being myself as a musician fit so perfectly into the van life community as well. It wasn't something look. I'm not saying anything. I don't want. No. It's not something I jumped in and van life. It was just something was kind of put on me. All right, well, this is what you want to do. This is what you got. If you want to walk the walk, you got to talk the talk. So it was kind of all right, cool. And the adapting into the van life has been, that's how I kind of adapted into the van life. It's just head first into it. Yeah.
So when did the van get converted? Did you convert it right away or?
So 2020, I spent that whole year building it out.
Wow.
Yeah. So right when COVID hit, I was like, boom,
Perfect timing.
I need a place to stay. Yeah. I need a place to stay.
Yeah.
So I started building it out, liking a bunch of posts from Instagram, seeing like, oh, that build's cool. Yeah, I definitely designed it for tour purposes. So it's like maximum capacity for storage and like merchandise. So yeah, I got like fucking so much merch just like locked, because that's how you eat. That's how you pay your bills. That's how you get your gas. That's how you get from A to B. But yeah, my design work for it was like, all right, just need just a little space to sleep, a little place to cook, have a little fridge and freezer, get my my Max fan going on.
Yeah.
I got my Webasto heater for the nighttime. And me and Dali, you know, we enjoying it, that little penthouse suite, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was impressed by how much you could fit in your van. I mean, you were like fully merched out. So much merch.
10 toes in, bro.
That's why I thought that maybe you weren't actually living in it. I was like, this guy looks like he's, just like a traveling salesman, you know?
There's my bed covered in merch, you know, everything is covered in merch. Yeah. It's been quite the experience, man, just to be able to put it all together. Because I'm in the painting, I don't get to see the painting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate it when you know, people like you pull up and like, man, like, this is fucking sick. I'm like, fuck, somebody finally like saw, you know, like, I've been putting in a lot of work. My joke to everybody's like, they're like, you built this? I'm like, yeah, I fucking did everything. Just fucking sanded and cut and routered and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I'm like, my joke is, I'm not a carpenter and I'm not an electrician. I'm a fucking musician on a mission. Like, I'm just trying to get to where I gotta get, you know? Like, fuck that corner. Yeah, that corner's fucking fucked up. Because you know what I was thinking about? I was just thinking about getting back to the music. Because that whole year, I had done something like that before where I had to put the music to the side to do something else to get to it. But it was just like devastating, like mentally, to be like, fuck, I have to build a fucking van like just to get back to the music. Like, I just want to play music. I just want to fucking, you know, spread my fucking seed. And yeah, it was a difficult, it wasn't like, that's why I say, like, to me, going into van life wasn't something that I was like, yeah, woohoo. It was
more of like a step.
Yeah, I was like, God, a step to do the damn it, I gotta learn these fucking skills to do this shit.
Yeah. So
like,
how did you learn?
You know, gratefully, like, my dad was a handyman. Like, this fool fucking built a house in Rosarito, and he had us helping him. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm sure you learned a lot.
Yeah, I had fucking saws and jigsaws as a kid growing up. You know, I really got to explore like building and crafting as a kid. So it was really like. It was like, I always express myself like, I fucking hate it, but at the same time I really love it because I got to design every inch of that van, like every fucking, because you know, you have a van, you're limited to space, every fucking inch counts. So yeah, I really got to take the time and design everything and cut out the frame and really build it how I want. I wanted to mimic the acoustic guitar room in Guitar Center. Yeah, that's why everything I finished it with the wood finish. So when I'm recording in there, when I wake up,
wow,
you know,
so you're recording music in the van.
Yeah, so yeah, wow. I got my Apollo interface, I got my Logic, I got my guitars, fucking my plugins for everything. So yeah, I'm recording, mixing, mastering, pumping everything out from the van. I'm recording artists.
Wow, like, no way.
You want to record at the fucking Sunset Cliffs on a remote location with the sights, you know, and right outside and come inside and lay some fucking bars. I provide that experience.
Wow. Did you do any recording at Schoolie?
So dope, bro. The song Schoolie Palooza.
Yeah.
I made it at Schoolie Palooza. So I dropped the beat and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go to camp and round up as many musicians that are down.
Yeah.
And that think that they can, you know, like vibe with it. Cause it's like I really like to say like a West Coast, like maybe even like a Bay Area beat. Like it has that like that bounce, like that high feet bounce to it. And so yeah, I got like a singer to come on. A dude that the homie, shout out to Concussion Kevin. Let me get the shout outs. Shout out to Rose and shout out to Echo Rose Rising as well. Austin doesn't even rap, bro. He's just a personality. Like he's such a warm soul, whatever, like he's just fun. And I was like, yo, bro, you down to like write a song for Schoolie Palooza? And he's like, yeah, bro, like we're talking about the community kitchen, and if your neighbor's bumping and making noise, put it in drive, and just you can go to the family side. But my verse is like, I got a big old truck, I got a long ass bus, I drive a diesel van, hey, I got affordable plans. Like, so it's just like van life community, like things that we can all relate with in that community. But yeah, that was recorded all in the van. Or I actually took my just my laptop and my interface and my mic to their trailer or fucking their bus and recorded them there. But all of that was recorded at Schoolie.
Wow.
Yeah, and
dude,
created.
That's amazing.
So it's just like a in the moment kind of just to capture a moment and then be able to encompass it. The chorus is just like Schoolie Palooza,
Schoolie Palooza.
So everybody sings along. And I'm like Schoolie
Palooza,
Schoolie
Palooza.
So the crowd is going crazy. Everybody,
that's type.
Kids to adults, everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm just making the most out of like the van. 2021, I did a San Diego to Miami tour.
No way.
So 2020, I built the van. And shout out to my homeboy Jonathan. Shout out to 3D Perez. They hopped in with me in the bus to drive across the country.
No way.
And fucking just figure this shit out.
Damn. Where did everybody sleep?
It was like, there's only one bed. There's a little hallway.
Yeah.
And there's the front seat.
Yeah.
Everybody got like.
Dude, I know exactly how that works.
So
man.
we thugged it out across the country.
Wow.
I thought it was the fucking greatest experience of a lifetime. But yeah, that's when we really put that van into play.
How many shows did you guys play along the way?
So every city, I think we spent like the weekend there and then traveling during the week. But basically what we do is we throw shows out of the van because we got the solar, we got the battery, we got the DJ turntables, we got speakers, we got lasers, we got little LED.
No way,
We
man.
turned it into a party bus in Miami. So we were trying to figure out like, all right, like, let's get on our toes, let's get on our shit. Like, how can we make money? Like we got a big ass party bus, we got 2 dope ass artists, and we got somebody that can fucking, drive a big ass fucking van, because it's not easy driving and responsible to, so yeah, I got these clips on my YouTube channel. We're walking up, I got my homie recording me, and I'm just hitting up groups of like 8 girls, 10 girls, like, yo, I got this bus right around the corner. Let me give you guys the experience. You guys can pay whatever you want, whatever. Of course, like, you're gonna get like 1,000 no's before you get one, because it's like, what the fuck? Who wants to jump in your van?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Sir Daniel? And what the fuck, like, and we're like, nah, like, here's our credentials. Look at my IG, whatever, our Delso Records. And yeah, sure enough, we were able to pull it, get what we needed out of it. And they all had a badass fucking time. But that's what we do, just spontaneity, red light fucking traffic shows. I pop out of the van and start rapping with a bunch of people that it's like ready-made shows. There's just a lot of people there and they're just waiting for something to click and happen. And then here comes Sir Daniel.
Dang, dude, a show at a red light.
Bro, like crazy, just guerrilla shows, guerrilla marketing.
I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was fire. Yeah.
You were doing those red light shows in Miami, or have you done them in LA?
I'm still doing them. I did one in Lake Havasu. Right after Schoolie Palooza.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, people like to see like something different, something like, oh man, this guy's not afraid to fucking put himself like right there.
Yeah.
And I'm that guy. Guy. I could do that. I could be that, like burst of energy when it's least expected. It's kind of like, dude, I respect that. That's dope as fuck. Here's $5. you know, like, or where's you got merch, some music I can buy from you.
I mean, that's like taking street performing to like the next level. Like in my experience, I've done a lot of like playing music on like sidewalks, on streets, like busking. You know,
that's what sharpens your knives. That's what gives you thick skin.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the greatest. I mean, in my mind, DMX, Biggie, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran. They all were on the street. They all were busking on the street.
Ed Sheeran definitely has plenty of experience just playing out wherever.
And
I respect that
I've
guy
gotten
mad
to
for
meet
that.
so many like talented, gifted musicians out busking. That's why I'm like, yo, like it doesn't fuck what society says about that. Like that's just what society has to say about itself. Like look at what musicians have to do to get paid what they fucking earn, dollar by fucking dollar. Whereas like you go to a bar, like they barely can give you, like. Some musicians I'd rather go out and busk. I'll make way more money outside fucking doing what I do and then with a fucking bar because they're like, I can't pay you that. Bro, like that's what I fucking make. That's my price. What do you think? I'm putting this price out of my ass?
Yeah.
Like that's what I fucking make,
Yeah.
But again, like other people's families even my family might look at me, oh, pobrecito, like, oh, poor kid. He's fucking out there like playing for $1 they don't even trip, fool, because somebody's gonna come and make it rain fucking. I've had a Mexican dude in fucking Las Vegas make it rain $400 on me, bro. Just like bop, 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 bop.
No way.
I wasn't even performing it. I had just finished the set. It was a tough ass day.
Yeah.
And homie was like, hey, I passed by earlier. I heard you playing. Like, let me see what else you got. And I was like, fuck it. Hit play. Hit him a song. This fool just fucking busted out his fucking. I think he was waiting to stunt. I think he was. And I just happened to see the perfect person.
Dang.
He's just bop, bop, bop. Vegas is cool for that energy.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? It's ballers.
I do like Vegas. Vegas is a lot of fun.
Yeah, but busking in Vegas is sick. I've gotten to meet a lot of people that I got inspired by busking there, and I'm like, dude, I need to take my fucking performance because, like I said, it sharpens your knives. It really puts you in the perspective of like the art of performance, not just the flow and the cadence and how cool you look or sound. Like it's really like how much can you get this person to be involved in your show. And not only that, but when he walks away, his level, his vibration, his frequency is raised, and he goes away feeling like, man, I just dropped $100 on him and I feel good. Like I don't even feel like I would drop another 100. And that's what homie does. Be like, drop another 100, and the dude be like, drop another, and the dude be like, bam. So it's cool to be able to do that with a stranger, somebody you don't even know.
Well, that's the crazy thing about performing on the street is you can have these amazing experiences and you wouldn't have had them if you didn't make that choice to be out there and doing that, And yet, I mean, I've had these incredible, beautiful moments playing on the street, and just with a complete stranger. And it's the only way to have that is to make that choice to like put yourself out there, pull out that guitar, pull out whatever instrument it is, put out that hat, and just see what happens. It's crazy.
It's a magical space because you're really like. That's what I say. Like when I always say like you take the trust fall, like you fall. The trust.
Yeah.
The trust fall with the universe, or you take a leap of faith with the universe, and the universe will always tell you, or always show you, and like little blessings and things like that. But it's always telling you, like, where the fuck you been? We've been waiting for you. Here you go. Here's your little blessing, like to let you know. But that's where all the magic happens when you really just like in ultimate like vulnerability. Like you're vulnerable to all the elements, to everything, and then you're just out there doing what you want to showcase to the world, your art, and hoping that somebody else feels the same way that you do or picks up that, oh man, that vibration or that color or that hat or that sound or that music, excuse me, I like. And you're just like, that's what it's all worth. I don't go out there like I need to make fucking $300 today or whatever. It's more or less, I'm gonna go out there and shine my light, and whatever comes will come, and that's enough. And whatever comes, and that's usually it comes in, financial or monetary, because people, they can't take me home with them, right? But they can take a little merch home with them. They could take my music home with them everywhere they go. So that's when it's kind of like, oh fuck yeah, like now I learned how to market myself not only as a musician, but as a brand or as the music. Like I'm Danny, but here's a little piece of me that you can take, and that's the no pasa. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's the no pasa nada,
No
dude.
pasa nada. I was listening to that song earlier today, man. I was digging it. No pasa nada.
Shout now we take a break from our sponsors at Doso Records with the no pasa nada.
No pasa nada cerveza right here.
We got San Diego always representing for San Diego, man. I love y'all, man, but I'm out here. We're holding it down out here, you know.
Man, so tell me, man. I mean, like between the music, the busking, and like selling the merch, is that basically like you can cover all your bases financially, or do you have to supplement that a little bit by like working odd jobs and stuff here and there?
The dream is free. The hustle is sold separately. I sustain myself full time through the music, the merch, and the marketing.
Wow.
So it took time. Definitely in the beginning when I got here to LA, I was like, yeah, how am I gonna make money here doing, or even across the map everywhere?
Yeah.
You learn to service yourself out. So the skills that I do for myself, I can also do for somebody else. You know, so if it's recording, if it's producing, mixing, mastering, photography, videography, drone services, DJ services, social content, I could do it for you. So I meet people along the way that like what I do, and then they want to replicate it, or they need their own merch made. I could make that for you. I could do that for you. So along the way, I've just always, being Mexican, you're always raised to be like, Daniel Ramirez para servirte. That means like Daniel Ramirez to serve you. Like, how can I improve your quality of living and make it better? What department can I take? I will fucking do it, right? So that's how my mind has always worked. Like, if I'm a musician, I can bring people to your business. Yeah, I'll DJ in front of your business for you. I've done that for like Denny's, where they hold guest appreciation events.
No way.
And then they're like, oh yeah, we want a DJ for sure. I'll come out. But this is what I do. This is how I get you hooked. I'm gonna do the DJ service and charge you the DJ service, but I'm gonna give you a photography, a bunch of 25 pictures for free. And then you're gonna be like, they're gonna hit me up again, and they're gonna be like, hey, I really like the package that you did last time. Can you do the same thing? Yeah, for sure. But here's the price for the pictures on top of it now. Oh, okay, cool. Let's do that. So now you got DJ and you got photography. Now this time, I'm gonna throw in some video production for you for free. And guess what? You're gonna hit me up again and be like, hey, I really like that package that you did. Can you do it again? Yeah. But here it is with the video productions on top.
Man.
Cool. We do it again. And now I'm gonna give you some free drone footage and this fucking thing. Oh man, I love that production. Can I get that shit again? Yeah. But here's the drone service on top. Cool. And I just keep adding things and whatever I can do.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I've been able to make it just as a musician. You know, like I might pick up side jobs, but it's still in alignment with like what I'm doing for myself, which is music videos, content creation, putting the camera tripod up, rapping to the camera. If I'm doing that for myself and I do a pretty decent job, I know I could do that for you. If it's working for me, I know it could work for you. So that's like, let's say productions, the Hollywood, I can make you into a superstar production, right? Then there's the merch. Yeah, like I got my own stuff going. I got my business license. I get wholesale prices, so I can get a better price than what you can get, because if you go to the company, you're only gonna get what you can get because you don't have an EIN number. You know what I'm saying? So and this is what I do. I'm gonna give you my prices, but I'm gonna charge you for my labor. This is like a mechanic. You know, bring me your oil, bring me your filter, I'll do that shit for you. I'm not gonna charge you for that. You paid your price. Or you can come with me and I'll get you a better price. That's how I smoke my competition. Shout out to Vision Smoke Shop. We smoking the competition all day, every day. Yeah, so that's what I do. I service myself out. Like I do heat transfers, I do embroidery.
Nice.
So yeah, what price you get right now? They tell me the price. All right, I'll beat it by this much, a couple cents, whatever, 25 cents, 10 cents, whatever. That's the say. So music, merch, music, there's the merch, and then marketing. Companies always need help with social creation, social content, or even just like a shout out, you know. So people will like be happy. Hey man, you got 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 followers. Can you help me? You know, yeah, I'll fucking help you. Yeah, I'll even do some like little fucking video work.
Yeah.
So everything's just always aligned with kind of what I got going for. We're all little media companies. We all have our little PR areas, whether we realize it or not. But the more that you're tight, you know, like honed into it, the more you get to develop it. And that's just kind of, I guess all like, I don't want to be doing all these. I just want to make music, you know?
Yeah.
But those have all been things that help sustain the gas, the bills, the reinvestment.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm balling, you know. I'm invested right now, which means like everything that I have is put in to the machinery. I own the means of production now, right? So I own my own machines. So I invest into machines. Now I'm trying to pay off my machines. I'm paying off all that. But just that steady. And now that I have everything, it's just a steady climb.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, do you have like actual like embroidery machines and stuff? Really? So did you do that hat yourself?
So this one there was
pre-embroidery machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now you can embroider your own shirts, your own hats,
all the Sea Poppy hats, all the humble hats, the bucket hats.
I mean, dude, that's legit.
This right here, no problem. Oh,
so you made that?
We need another commercial break. So no pasa nada on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Go check out the music video here.
Dang, man, you did the embroidery on that jacket?
Sí, señor.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to hit you up when I need some embroidery done, man.
Yeah.
Embroidery machines are tight too.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap.
Yeah. I got. I'm gonna put it right here. I got the Brother SE 1900.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it right here too. You don't need to get that one. That shit's like way too fucking expensive.
They're crazy expensive.
You can reach out to my homeboy Memo the Plug. He got one at a fucking sewing shop for like $200.
Oh man, that's a great deal.
It does exactly what the fuck the machine that I got does. I just overbuy everything that I buy. Yeah, that one I got, it was like at $1,200 at one time, and then I got it at half price at $600.
That's a good deal. That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's why I bought the second one.
Dude, honestly though, man, I feel like you cannot go wrong with embroidery in LA. Embroidery is hot in LA. Like you will make the money back for sure.
Bro, I'm pumping out so much. I have 2 machines going on at the same fucking time.
Damn, man.
Yeah, like after that,
in the van.
In the fucking van, dog. In the fucking van. Yeah.
Dude, unreal.
To anybody listening to this podcast, I got these vlogs on my YouTube channel. Please make sure you guys go check them out. I'm on my 13th one, and you guys will see the productions of all my merch in the van, including the QR code.
Okay.
Did I get to show you that?
No.
So inside of all my merch.
Oh, no, you did. Inside of the t-shirt is the QR code.
Yeah, inside the t-shirts, inside of the hats. So everything, again, is like music, merch, marketing. So if I got this hat on that it says "See Papi" on it or "Humble" on it, you scan the QR code inside and it takes you to the Spotify where you can listen to that song directly. I'm not the first one to do this, and I'm definitely not gonna be the last one to do this. But shout out to motherfucking Nipsey Hussle for fucking laying the blueprint. You gotta go to his store, fucking scan his fucking, buy his merch there in order to get his. It's on about independent like. And when I say hustle, it's not like, oh, I'm hustling you. It's just like business, independent business, like learning how to make money, how to monetize yourself, not going to YouTube to then get YouTube to pay me. No, I want the fan directly to pay me, you know, like give me my 100% from my, you know, give me my 100% royalties that I deserve on my merch and everything. So that's my blueprint where it's like, and all these things that I've the QR code and things that I've learned through those tours, like going across country and learning and going to San Francisco and meeting these other brands that are like creating real life tangible NFTs, like 1 out of 12, 1 out of this, but physical merch.
Yeah.
And that's like a huge leap for independent artists, independent business owners, you know, like artists are all little businesses. So yeah, it's been the marketing with the music, with the QR codes, with the fucking one of this and limited edition, like that shit holds you. Like that's what creates value. Like another avenue of revenue, stream of revenue to come. Because you can't depend on Spotify, you can't depend on YouTube, you can't depend on these kind of fucking platforms to pay you. You need to pay yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then have these motherfuckers pay you. You know what I'm saying? To be using YouTube on your phone, fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's like reverse engineering of what most people think, but it's like, yo, you need to take care of yourself first, and then allow all that clout to catch up. Like, create a foundation, create a business that, whether YouTube crashes tomorrow and then let's see, YouTube MeTube comes out tomorrow and it's like, yeah, YouTube is the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, nah, you go to DelSolRecords.com to pick up Sir Daniel's album, hands down, anytime.
So explain this to me. Del Sol Records.
Yes.
That's like your
record label.
Record label.
So like Death Row Records and Suge Knight and Dr. Dre and Snoop. Right? I'm right now, I'm Dr. Dre and Aftermath.
Okay.
I don't got no Suge. I don't got no nothing. It's just,
Yeah. So would that be like the overarching dream, is to have a record label, sign other artists, be able to be putting out all types of music under that label?
Yeah, man. I want to be able to help other artists come up and take care of them in the sense of like guide them into whatever they want to blossom and bloom, but it's like there's not enough support to the independent stream of artists. Like, everybody's trying to hit the big record labels for their assistance. And now as we are in the future now, where it's like, record labels are kind of dying out now. It might be a thing of the past. Motherfucker in the bedroom can make a hit now, and on fucking GarageBand. What's that fool? Stacy, that guy fucking works on GarageBand. He's doing amazing work. Yeah. So my thing is like, I want to end up like Pharrell. I want to end up like Timbaland. I want to end up like Dre, Dr. Dre. Where it's like I just produce. I just make beats for other artists. Right now, I have to be the front. I have to be the guinea pig of the record label. I have to be like, oh, like who? Well, what artist have you signed? Well, fucking Sir Daniel. There he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there he is. Do your fucking homework now. Go listen to it. Go do the fucking.
Yeah.
And as I go and I meet artists, I'm like, I always got my eyes open, because again, I'm the means of I own the means of production. I have all the resources. I can make you into a star, but it's my time taken away from everything that I'm doing to have to believe in another artist. But as I go, I might be featuring artists that I'm like, yeah, I fuck with you, dog. So I'm just gonna have you in alignment with me, and I'm gonna put you into the royalties. I'm gonna put you into the publishing, because I do own my own publishing rights with Del Sol Records. So if I'm developing an artist, he's gonna get his percentage cut on publishing. I'm gonna get my 50% for the beat productions, and then the rest to the verse and the chorus, because I'm a registered artist, because I'm going at it the right way. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for artists that are registered as well. That way, it's not like, oh, well, you taking advantage. I ain't doing shit. You better have your shit together, or else we can't fuck together. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're not a registered artist, then we can't work. That's a lot of artists get mad at me when I ask them, like, well, they're like, oh, let's make a song, let's hop on a track, cool. Are you registered? And what's that? Are you ASCAP? Are you BMI? I don't believe in that, or I don't think I need it. I was like, oh, cool. Well, good luck to you. Like what the fuck do I look like? I'm just here to fucking play with you, like fucking tickle your dick, like tickle your ego, shut the fuck up, get out of here with that. But yeah. It really comes down to like, we all got to eat, and what are you bringing to the table that's going to make me want to, help you? Because everybody hey, sign me. For what? What are you doing? Are you doing more than Sir Daniel? I don't know. It's kind of, you got to show me that you're hungrier than me. You got to show me something I haven't seen, It's like, because I know motherfuckers, I see motherfuckers doing it better than me. And those are the kind of guys that I'm reaching out to, like LaRussell and Vallejo. I don't know if you heard of LaRussell.
No, I don't think so.
He's throwing shows out of his backyard.
Sick.
And this fool's all independent. Like, this fool got his best friends fucking that believe in him and are investing their time and energy into his record label is called Good Company. And he's doing it all of it. I went up to go see him. I fucking studied. I saw the heat press he had. I fucking went and bought that shit. I saw that he's doing that. I went and bought my fucking embroidery machine. I said, fuck, this motherfucker's doing that out of a fucking backyard.
Yeah.
Million followers.
Dang.
I could do this shit out of a van.
Yeah.
No problem. I got the fucking lights and the speakers and the fucking the solar. I got everything up now. So that's what I'm looking like. I gotta find people. Obviously, he's got his own thing, but again, like people that see the work, see the strife, to thrive, not just to survive. You know, I want to help those people. You know what I'm saying? I want to help them however I can with what I'm learning at my level.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all like a service company now. Like, I'm not trying to just help anybody now, you know? Like, because most people that are at this level, they're like, I got it figured out now. I got it in here. And it's like, cool. Those are the kind of people that then like, cool, you already got it. I got it going on. Fuck it. Let's make a track. Cool. You know, fuck it. And then that's who you can work with, because it's like, this was taking his business. He's taking his music business. There's the music industry, there's the music business, there's the music entertainment. There's so many sections to this shit that's why record labels say, oh, it takes years to artist development, because there's like so many areas that an artist would never. That's what a record label does. You don't have to worry about the business, you just do the music. But you're gonna get 10% of everything, you know, like, we're gonna fuck you in the ass with no Vaseline. That's Ice Cube's words, not mine.
True.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Man. Well, I mean, it's so interesting hearing your perspective, man. It sounds like you're really laying the groundwork for, you know, a lot, like a big harvest, a lot to grow out of that, which I think is really, for one, it's wise, I think, to be thinking the way that you're thinking. But also, it's exciting. I think it's really cool for people to take ownership of their project.
You are,
and like take the reins.
You should be.
You know, like nobody can say you're not taking the reins. You are like fully taking all the reins, man.
Give me the fucking horns. You know, grab the bull by the fucking horns. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm like bearing the fruit of my labor. You know, like I put in all this fucking work, and just like yourself, bro, when you pull up to me and you're just like, bro, like, this is fucking cool. That's when I'm like, I'm far away from home, bro. Like, I don't know nobody. Nobody knows me. Nobody owes me anything. Nobody does. I don't deserve anybody's time. What makes it special about me that makes it dude like Sheldon out here fucking stopping and being like, yo, I want you on my podcast. What the fuck? What makes me so special? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a million other people out there doing. There's another dude that's fucking crushing it way more than me. But my point is, like, you putting yourself out there into the universe again allows things like this to happen out of spontaneity. Yeah. I'm grateful for that.
Well, you know what's funny about that too, man? Like, I had no idea where I was walking. I was just compelled to go on a walk, and I was like, I'm just gonna go on a walk. I'm just gonna go on a stroll, see what happens. And then I ran into you, man, and I was like, sometimes that's the whole point. You don't necessarily need to know where you're going. You gotta decide to go on the walk. And
boom.
And then things will happen.
Passionate people always like find themselves. Yeah. You're passionate about your path. You're passionate about your podcast. You're on your 80?
Not quite 80. I think this is 62 or 63, man.
63. I already see it. Yeah. I already see it for, you know.
I know. I see 80. It's right around the corner, man. It's right around the corner.
Your passion, you know, like, again, you put yourself, you are out in the universe. You're like, yo, bro, I got this podcast. Yeah, let me get my perspective. It's like, yo, bro, I got this podcast. Bro, I get hit up by so many people that are like, yeah, I got this podcast. Fucking, you love ranty ass, fucking jagged ass shit. You know, I'm gonna tell my perspective of this story. That way, it's on camera and the podcast. I was gonna trust you, motherfucker. I was like, bro, I'm raised on the streets, bro. I don't trust any motherfucker that comes up to me and just says, I got a podcast. And I'm like, man, I don't know about this motherfucker. But then you're like, I got a van. I do van live. And I do this. I was like, all right. You got a van. Yeah, like, you already know you're cool now. You got a van. But I was like, and then you're like downtown. I was like, oh man, this guy setting me up. He's getting me. But yeah, bro, you put yourself, you put yourself out there because you have something to offer. If not, you wouldn't, you know, or else you'd just be like, you know, whatever. But you're really the passionate person that, because of your passion, and you know, like this is what you're able to bring, you know, to life and to the podcast, and offer this out to everybody else out there in the world to, you know, give them like, hey, put yourself out into the fucking universe. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who's on the other side of that.
100%, man. 100%.
I tell everybody, like, real life is still hot. Your Explorer page on your feed, it's right in front of you. And you literally can poke on that person and get to meet that person right there. And you'd never get that story off a phone. You know, I think that boulevard, the Avenue Kenny or whatever, boardwalk,
Abercrombie, yeah.
I think that's an Explorer page in real life, whether we realize it or not. But I appreciate, you know, things like that when that these kind of occurrences happen, because it's like, yeah, right where I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, and that's like the most magical thing for me. Like today, that was my thing. Like I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Hell yeah, man. Synchronicity,
I'm happy I made it.
Happy you made it too, man.
Cheers.
What inspired you? Yeah, cheers, man. Cheers. Salud. What inspired you to pursue music?
I like to say it like this. What fucked me up? My cousin, shout out to Alfonso. He had a Spanish guitar. He had fucking long nails too, and he could fucking like just play the guitar so beautifully. Like I wish I could do it with my mouth, but I'm gonna sound so stupid on it. But I'm gonna do it too, just for the very first thing. Like he's like, just because you can run your 5 fingers through the fucking, instead of a pick where it's just up and down like one motion. The fact that you have 5 fucking fingers and you can make this fucking guitar sing like or cry was just like jaw dropping to me, bro. Like I was just like, what the fuck? But I think prior to that experience, when he fucking fucked me up like that, I was just like seeing him do that. I was like, whoa. My brother and my sister, my parents put us in like band in elementary school and stuff. So my sister played the saxophone, and then my brother played the flute, and then I got handed down the saxophone.
Nice.
So like from, I don't know, let's say like 4th grade to like 6th to like 7th, 8th grade, I played in like concert band. And then like middle school, I did mariachi band. And then like high school, I did rock. I had my own rock band and shit, doing like Nirvana and shit like that. And then in college, I began to produce.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the gradual progression of that. But I think naturally, I guess it's been in our family, like at a young age. It was kind of like that was our discipline. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you gotta learn music. You can't go outside and play because you need to practice for fucking an hour because you have a concert show fucking next week or whatever. But it was also what kept me in the music was the fact that it was like an escape from everything, like social, political, economical, religious, family, like everything. And it's just like, there's no rules to this. I can play as loud as I want. I can play the wrong note and nobody's gonna like tell me anything. So it's really that like artistic freedom of expression. Yeah, that's why I love that music. That's why I still do music for sure.
Yeah. So you like eventually started playing guitar. So you went from saxophone to guitar
to mariachi in middle school. Yeah, playing guitar and mariachi in middle school, and then high school. I was the lead singer of like a trio band, kind of like a full on Nirvana, just Nirvana covers, just fucking singing and playing Kurt Cobain songs.
And then when did like the rap and like the hip hop start to kind of infuse with your music?
So check this. That's a great question. Thank you. So like in that process, when I was probably like in my early teens, like 10, 11, I think fucking Eminem was out. My brother had all the fucking Dr. Dre and like DJ Quick, Ice Cube, Exhibit fucking albums. And he would show me all that music and I'd be like, yeah. I remember even one time we were chilling at his homie's pad and in a circle they all started freestyling and I jumped in and they was like, whoa, I probably said some curse words and they're like, whoa. They're like, oh, chill, 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 chill. And that was just kind of like, oh, yeah. Whoa, what'd I do? You know? And then I remember one time I was listening to like the new Slim Shady LP, like fucking on like volume 1 right next to the speakers. And my dad comes out, what the fuck you listening to? Bang! Crushes the CD like in my face. And like, you know, like ultimate, like, never do this again. So that's why I just like, all right, fucking Nirvana and like all this shit. And then towards like, I think the end of like college at State, I started developing like my own sound. Cause I was doing like, so after the Nirvana band, I went into like a heavy metal, like screamo phase, like fucking, opening up for like Parkway Drive and Elijah and fucking recording at Azalea Dine's house and fucking.
No way.
Yeah, bro, we were pretty cool. Shout out to Comes the Horseman, you motherfuckers.
Dude, I loved As I Lay Down when I was a kid.
Yeah, they were the shit, right? They're still the shit.
Are they from San Diego?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. No, at least some of them are.
Damn.
And then I was like, nah, I don't want to be remembered for this shit. And then I was like, I freely started to like express myself, and I've always loved like the 90s like music, which like had a lot of like rap and R&B fusion in it, and I just kind of applied different genres into what I ultimately cultivated, which is like hip-tro funk, which is like hip hop electronic funk. So yeah, I take those all the elements and I just kind of create my own style. So like, you'll kind of hear me sing in the choruses and then kind of rap during the verses. I feel like that's kind of I feel like that's the entertainment that I like in a song, you know, where it's kind of like melodic in the choruses and then cool and fucking groovy in the verses.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just started to cultivate a sound which infused rap and R&B and just rock elements into my music.
Damn. That's tight.
Yeah.
That's such an interesting progression too. I mean,
oh, it's wild. I love it. Yeah. It's just.
Do you ever pick up the saxophone anymore?
I want to. I really, really want to come across a saxophone, and I don't know why I let it go. I remember my parents had divorced, and they're selling the house and getting rid of everything, and then the saxophones, and then they're like, "You want it?" And I was like, where the fuck am I supposed to put this shit? Like, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. You know, like, what the fuck? You know, like, yeah. But I really want to pick up a saxophone and fucking, I would love to. I think the muscle memory is still there.
Yeah.
I have like dreams of me, like.
So, how much time passed between you graduating from, it was San Diego State or San Diego State, and then getting the van?
I graduated. Oh yeah, that was some time. 8 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated in like 2012 from State, and then I got the van in 2019.
So in between that time, when did you really start to gear towards like music full time? Like, that's the dream. Like, that's what I want to do.
Music has always been the fucking dream. It's always been the angle. It's just kind of seeing like who's down to ride. So the whole time, like, again, like, I'm Mexican, so my life is like, I'm here to serve you. I had homies that I really love. I mean, I still have homies that I really love. And so I give my time to people that I believe in, like, a lot. Like, I want you to win before I win, because I know if you win, I win, kind of right. So I'm gonna give you everything that I got to guarantee your success, because I love to see your success before I see my success. I was working Vision Smoke Shop, so my homies. Shout out to Vision Smoke Shop. They got like fucking, they own the country with smoke shops, bro. Like fucking all over the map. They got like 10 here in California. They got one in Texas.
Wow.
They got one in Santa Barbara. They got them everywhere, bro. And I used to have one in San Diego by San Diego State University. But as a kid, I used to always just fucking hang out with the homie and help him out at the smoke shop. And then I ran their smoke shops during that time, and then they offered me the opportunity to run my own smoke shop. So I was like, hell yeah, let's fucking get it, let's go. So during that time from 2012 to 2019, I think I got mine 2015, but I was in like Temecula running their shop for a minute. I helped them open one on Palm Avenue, San Diego. Was really just servicing myself out to like people that were doing something, and I had something to like be a part of, like to feel because my parents divorced when I was like 15, 16, and I actually moved in with that family, graduated from San Diego State while I was living there with that. I lived with like 9 different families, but that was the last family that really like helped shape like, Danny, you don't need to go to fucking university to learn business. I'll teach you how to learn this shit. And I was like, all right, for sure. Like, fuck yeah, how can I help? You know, like really? Like, all right, cool. So yeah, like that whole time I was just really like learning like business and licensing and wholesaling and like all that kind of stuff. And then COVID happened, and that's when. But yeah, during that time. Oh, so when I had the smoke shop, this is a cool thing to share. The front of the smoke shop was definitely like all water pipes, e-cigarettes, hookahs, fucking you name it, dude. I had everything. That shop was fucking pimped out. In the back, I had my recording studio.
Wow.
So
nice.
I'm in the back, make beats, fucking creating my like premiere release album or whatever. And ding, bell rings, comes out to the front, service the customer, give them the best fucking experience. Tell your motherfucking friends at college to come over here, because we were right by the university too. And boom, they leave. All right, cool. Go to the back. I'll throw my shows there at night, just like this. How you say, oh yeah, come at night because there's no fucking party, bro. That's why I'm like, motherfucker knows what he's doing. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing. Like, I did that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would throw my shows there, just promote the smoke shop with music, bring in artists, try to get as much exposure with the fucking college students, networking. It was really a cool stomping ground, like to really like just build as a build my identity. Like, oh, Danny, he's a fucking musician. He's a smoke shop owner. He's fucking cool. He has a cool dog. You know? Yeah, that's when I got Dali, when I was at the smoke shop. Because I was like, I need a security dog. Like, fuck these fools. Yeah, I was in a rough neighborhood.
Really? Did you ever like any bad like situations
all
go
the
down?
time, man?
Really?
Some motherfuckers, like, bro, somebody stole my fucking speaker outside. Like, because I used to put my speaker outside and blast music so that motherfuckers would come in.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a rough neighborhood. But nonetheless, really, really cool. Great fucking neighbors. You know, everybody really looked out for me and you know, really supported what I had going on. Again, like it's like, damn, like look at this fool, college graduate, like he has a smoke shop, he's a musician, he's out here, you know, throwing his own events. I was fucking hiring people from the fucking community right there to work the smoke shop. So it was cool. It was really cool. It's just we got really lucky. We sold the store right before like COVID hit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it was like we didn't know anything where it was gonna happen. And then that's when I was like, I gotta do this music thing because I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah.
You know? It's gonna be harder as I get older.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I took the leap of faith. And they're super supportive. That's how I got like the van and shit. Like
that's
they're
awesome.
like literally like my day one sponsor. So Vision Smoke Shop all motherfucking day.
Hell yeah, man.
We smoked the competition.
I love that.
Yeah.
Tell me about the rap that you got in the van.
Yeah.
Because that's like probably one of the coolest raps that I've seen on a Sprinter van in terms of like promoting yourself.
Thanks.
Because you got all your stuff right there.
Shout out to my bro, man. He's really one that had that vision for it. Shout out to Visions. But shout out to my bro. He's like, we got to wrap the van. We can't just have it like naked like that. We got to put mark. It got to be and this is like shout out to Vision Smoke Shop. Like, because they got their own Vision Smoke Shop vans and theirs are wrapped too. So it's like, this is walking advertisement. This is free advertisement. You don't gotta pay somebody. This is your motherfucking car. You know, deck out your motherfucking car with your logos. So yeah, shout out to Legacy Raps out in Pomona for wrapping up the fucking Visions. For the wrapping up the Del Sol Records, man. I got to design the actual wrap. I don't know how the fuck they print it on and how they fucking put it on, but I got to design the actual like the Del Sol Records logo on the hood. the font, the little logos with the drone where it says drone, you get a visual image, you know.
Yeah.
The back format. I got the logo of my face or whatever. So that was really cool. That was really, and then like deciding one side's gonna be Del Sol Records and then the other side's gonna be Sir Daniel instead of both sides, you know, one. It's like
Right, yeah.
maximum fucking marketing as fuck. Oh, and then when we went on tour to Miami, I offered up like sponsor spaces on the van, you know, to finance the trip.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, cool. You want a fucking 2x2 space on the van? It's this much, and we're gonna have your logo on the van as we cross the whole fucking country and create content.
Did you get some sponsors for that?
Yeah,
no way.
We got super blessed.
Were they like magnetic?
Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
Genius,
So,
man.
boom, oh,
Genius.
Contract's over.
Genius.
You can pay another 6 months if you want. Or
Wow.
another 3 months, 2 months, whatever you want. Yeah.
Man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, offer yourself out. You're already doing dope shit. You're already fucking cool. You're already doing like, you know, something that, you know, you're putting yourself out there. Get people to fuck with you, you know, and, you know, the right people will, you know, that. But yeah.
Do you feel like you gained a lot of this mentality when you were working at the smoke shop? Like, do you think like you learned a lot of these lessons, these perspectives, these techniques from there? Or like, where do you feel like you learned this? Because not everybody has the same type of like tenacity and mindset that you have.
I've always been a hustler as a kid, bro. I was that kid on the block that had the lawnmower and the weed whacker. And I was like, yo, bro, look at all these fucking houses. They don't got no fucking, the dad don't want to do that shit. Let's go. I'm there. Oh, no, you don't want to do it? Oh, okay. Oh, you don't want to come help me? All right, cool. I'm going to go do this shit by myself. Fuck you guys. Danny, come and play, fool. Fuck you. Oh, what? I got 20 bucks in my pocket. I'm about to go to St. Larry and buy a bunch of munchies. Danny, y'all buy me something, Danny. Oh, can I come and help you now? Oh, yeah, now you want to fucking come and get a piece of my pie? Like, fuck you, bring your own lawnmower. Sure enough, you know, then they start doing their own thing. So it's always been like group projects. I hate group projects. Why? Because I end up outworking everybody else. Like, I've always, and I think it's like due to my mom or my dad or my grandparents. My grandparents are like from a little ranch in Mexico. And so like, you got to wake up in the morning to go take the cows to the fucking, you know, to the other camp so they can go eat and graze. And you got to do all these things. Like, nobody else is going to do this shit for you. Nobody else is going to go make you your millions. And if they did go do that, they give you a fraction. What does a record label do? Give you $1 million fucking contract. And then by the end of all the fucking taxes and all that shit, you're going to gain like $300K of that. So really, you know, like, that's where, as a kid, like my parents always taught me, like, that job that if it doesn't exist, it's because you're supposed to make it happen. Nobody's supposed to do that for you. So I've always had that instilled in me, but working with Vision Smoke Shop validated it into a black and white perspective of, okay, there's campo rancho type living, and then there's like corporate living. So they really taught me, like, this is how you make yourself. I'm a corporation. I'm an S corporation with Del Sol Records. So they really helped me fine print all that kind of. I got a bookkeeper to do all my taxes. I got all that shit. And I'm legit. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking legit. Yeah. So yeah, that really like brought out the beast mode in me to like, the world is fucking yours. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta be about your loot. You gotta be about your paper. Nobody's gonna, you know, and go work for somebody else then. If you want somebody else to go, you know, but for me, it's like, fuck no, I gotta know that what I'm working for, I'm getting paid for.
Yeah.
I don't like fucking, show me the receipts. Show me that shit.
Remind me what you studied again.
I did sociology.
Sociology.
Yeah. I went in as a business major, and then I wanted to change to music, but I ended up coming out in like criminal justice, sociology, psychology. Like, yeah, so my whole life is all an experiment. I'm a sociologist. So this is all like field research.
Yeah.
Qualitative research, exploring new markets.
Totally.
That's why all my vlogs, you'll hear me say those words over and over. And that's a social psychologist, a terminology. That's a sociologist. That's what they talk about.
Yeah.
I'm just, I observe all this research, and at the end of it, I describe the outcome. I don't go and say, oh, this is going to happen because this is going to happen. Here's the X, here's the Y factor. Let's see what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
So my whole life, music is just an experiment. And the experiment I'm doing is with things that I enjoy. And let's see what happens.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm really excited to see what happens, man. I'm very excited. I'm very curious.
Yeah, me too.
Tell me a bit more about your vlog. Like, what was the impetus to start the vlog, and then what do you showcase? What's it all about?
So at the end of it, so what I'm going through right now is I'm releasing a new album, and right now I'm showcasing like all the behind the scenes, everything that I'm going through, the stops I'm making, the people I'm meeting, that are all influencing this album. I'm down to like my last 2 tracks I think I need to finish. Hoping to have it published sometime in April, May, right summertime. But right now I'm just collecting all this content throughout my travels, Schoolipalooza, Lake Havasu here in LA. But yeah, the vlogs, I really started because I feel like nobody's going to tell your story better than what you can tell it yourself. And so the better that I get with vlogging and recording, the only person that's seeing this shit is God, you know? Like, God yourself is like, let me show this to the world. You know, let me film this shit. And I really think like you are the writer to your novel, the fucking director to your movie. Like, and if you're not documenting it so that, you know, the next generation can see and learn off of you, like, I don't feel like my purpose is being fulfilled. Like, I really think like my vlog is really going to help independent artists that are mentally going through it, that they don't know like what tomorrow looks like or what I'm supposed to expect or what it's going to feel like. I can really give you my life as an example, as an experience, and you might find that niche, which I already see in real life with artists that I'm saying like I might sign and shit like that. But I'm already like just mentoring them. So if I can do that in a large audience, social media perspective, I'm all in for it. So that's why I kind of created that vlog, because I feel like the story needs to be told. And I know that Netflix isn't going to come looking for me, you know? I know that. And so I'm going to do it. And then once I do it, then they're going to be, oh, you did all that work, man. Let me capitalize on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me all that work that you did. Yeah. That's the way that the world works. You know, if they see that they can make, if you didn't put the work in to make the buck, there's no work to be done. You know? If I can't make $1 off you, there's no, I can't help you. But yeah, my whole goal is like, just put out the behind the scenes. Tell your story before somebody else tries to tell your story for you.
What about the van life? Do you see the van life as something that you'll be in for a long time? Or is there going to be a transition into something else? Like, what does that look like for you?
Lately, I've been talking to myself like this. I'm like, God, like, I really enjoy this van life, but I need help financially. So I'm like, God, like, just put a bunch of money in my bank account and I'll still live van life. I'll get another van, you know, like, I really enjoy it, bro. I think the only thing like mentally that I'm struggling with is just like finances, because I'm so invested into my dream and all that I'm just like, God, like, please help one song break already, you know, like, help me. But I don't see myself, I mean, I do see myself like owning property, but imagine like you could just park your van and that's your property. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imagine having acres and you just have your fucking, I'm cool with that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need too much to be happy. Dali doesn't need, he just wants to be out laying on the fucking dirt and the sun.
Yeah.
And if I can have a safe place for him where no cars are going to run over him, no dogs are going to fucking bite him.
Yeah.
Like, I look forward to that. But I've grown into the van life, bro. Like, I really would like to like really get like a Winnebago. What are they called?
Oh, yeah,
What are they called?
Well, yeah, there's Winnebagos.
Yeah,
I mean,
Winnebago.
there's
I'm thinking I'm saying it wrong because maybe I'm hungry. I'm thinking
nah,
bagels.
man, no, those Winnebagos.
Yeah, I would do that. I would put up this van as a museum and be like, this is how I fucking started.
Yeah,
And then get into something fucking nice because I fucking deserve it. Like, I've been really working for this shit. I don't see myself like, I'm not saying like settling. Like, fuck yeah, bring a girl into this journey and fucking, help me. Yeah, help me. But yeah, like I really thought about like if something happened, I just got like a bunch of money. Like, would I change this lifestyle up? I don't think I would. There's just my post on my thing is like, we're not homeless. We're just at home less than regular people. We're outdoors.
I like
we
that.
understand the value of what God has fucking like painted for us. Bro, we wake up to sunrises and we go to bed to sunsets when people only see buildings. Like we're really the last of a dying breed, like of like human, what is it, homoioids or fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking break that shit down. Really, like we are out there in the fucking wilderness or in the middle of the desert, really experiencing life. Like I don't want to lose that. I don't want to pay for fucking like a, I don't know, a house to be stuck there and then I can only see the four walls. Right now I got 360 view right now. Like, man, I got windows all the way around. Like I don't think I think you would have to have $1 million mansion or something to replicate the experience I'm feeling right now in that van.
Damn. Wow.
I love it. Yeah,
it's a beautiful life, man. I have no regrets about living in a van. I have no regrets about going into that lifestyle. It's only been positives for me.
Yeah. It's really improved the quality of living in my life, like, the living experience.
How'd you find out about Schoolie Palooza?
Dude, shout out to the homie Short Bus Inc. Man, if y'all need your fucking buses built or anything, make sure y'all tap in with my homie. I met this dude at the Santa Monica parking lot. I would fucking van right there, right on the boardwalk, right on the beach. And he pulled up and we started chopping it up. I just came back from tour in Vegas. And he's like, yo, bro, I'm going out to Arizona to this festival. This is 2021 or 2022. And he's like, you want to go? It's free. I was like, it's free? And there's music? I got to be out there then. I got to come out here and perform. I got to Oh, man. Grateful for the invitation. He just invited me and he's like, let's go on. I went out last year or something. And that was the introduction, I think in 2021 or 2022.
Wow. And then you said you've been to 3 times, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But you weren't there last year or you were?
I was last year.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay,
this
cool.
year, last year, and the year before.
Yeah, that was my first one, man.
This is 2024, huh? That's why because we're 2024, 2023, 2022. So 2022 was my first one.
Man.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
The community out there, the spontaneity of it, the relationships that are made. A lot of people who have been on this podcast are people who I've met at Schoolie who were at Schoolie, who have come through.
Have you done a podcast at Schoolie?
I have.
Nice.
5.
Yes.
5, man.
All
In fact,
right.
so tomorrow there's one coming out that I did with a girl. But then the next week after that, I have a group podcast coming out.
Wow.
So we filmed it. I have some friends who are documentary filmmakers. They got a red Komodo, beautiful camera. And we filmed a group podcast with these microphones in the desert.
That's
19 van lifers.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
Yeah.
19 van lifers shared their perspective,
That's
man.
dope, bro. Yeah. Great.
So
I'm happy
I'll
for
send
you.
that to you when it's out. But
that's just
man, it was a lot of fun. But it's so cool to hear, like, I was out there recording these podcasts thinking to myself, like, I'm trying to take advantage of this experience and like do something cool. But then it's amazing that like I was at Schoolie, didn't even know you. We met later on, and now I hear about like what you were doing and recording and working on a song and like working on music and getting other people involved. And it's so cool to find out all these different creative outpourings that were happening. at the same place, but like bringing people in. You know, it's so cool, man.
I love it, bro.
So incredible.
Yeah.
I think it's very serendipitous that we met on Abbot-Kinney, and you know, there's something about this community. It's very close knit, and I think that there's just, you know, like you meet somebody else who lives in a van, and there's so much right off the bat that you can just relate to and connect with, and it's incredible, man. The connections, the people I've met, the connections that I made along the way, it's just one of a kind. So truly grateful, man.
Oh man, it's been a beautiful experience, especially when it's like you can relate with them with like the whole van life, like whether it's like, I think that one last year, I think the joke at Scully Palooza was like, when was the last time you showered?
Yeah. I didn't shower for 7 days. It was a long time.
Some people have it nice. You know?
Do you have a shower in your van?
I have a like what's it, like a temp shower, like where I can put it up and take it away, like not portable, I forget what the word is, but yeah, no, I got a shower. I got a fucking shower.
Okay, yeah. That's
I even brought like an outdoor portable shower, so like if people wanted to shower, you can like I got you. You know,
Oh,
like,
dang! All right.
Yeah, put a little turf on the floor right there. And
Yeah.
you just stand. You're not standing on the rocks, you know.
Yeah. How much water do you have? Fresh water in your car?
So I don't have like any kind of big capacity like most rigs would have. Nah, I just got like this 5-gallon drum, and then I got like a 5-gallon bucket, and those are like shower. So I got like 10 gallons of shower.
Yeah.
I'm probably only using one now since I chopped my hair off. I used to have hair down to like my belly button.
No way.
Winter's cold, hair is cold. I'm not about that business, you know, showering in the van type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a hula hoop, 10 gallons worth of water, and the curtains hang from the hula hoop, and then it collects into like a bucket. Like I'm standing like in a bin to say, and then I just go and empty out the bucket.
Okay.
I'm showering with Dr. Bronner, so it's pretty natural. Yeah, don't get me environmental enthusiast, you know.
So like kind of a simple like setup when it comes to like gray water, fresh water.
Yeah.
What about the solar? How much solar do you have on top?
Solar, I got like 420. Let's just say 420.
All right, 420. I like it. I like it.
I got 420 coming in. I got 2 100 lithium phosphate Renogy batteries.
Okay.
Got a 2,000 watt inverter Renogy.
Nice.
And I think I got the 40 amp solar controller. I think it's the Venture or I think they're Venture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Is there anything like that you would change about your van if you could do it again?
You know, I was just thinking about remodeling it.
Oh, yeah?
I really fucked up on the bed space.
Yeah?
So I do got like 2 running like upper head cabinets across the whole van, the whole top. And with the way that where the cabinet ends on the bottom to the space in the bed, there's not enough. So whenever I have company over, I'm getting some good laughs, brother. Bam! Whoa! Watch yourself. So I'm thinking about cutting a little section off of those cabinets, but. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I really need company over. It's like merch or company. Nah, fucking merch, dog. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah, y'all can't come over and spend the night no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better have somewhere for me.
You gotta have the tent, you know? You gotta go out, keep it outside, you know? Man.
Can I ask the interviewer questions too?
Go for it, man.
All right, bro. So in your van life, because this is where I'm at right now. In your van life community, what's your lady situation like?
Dude, I'll be honest, man. Well, okay.
You got a lady?
Like, currently, yeah.
Okay.
Currently, there's something new started. But in the past, I always thought that, like, I did not think that being in a van would be helpful to my cause.
Okay.
It's the opposite, man.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. The women are about it.
Okay.
They're about the van life.
I'm riding with
Much
you.
to my surprise. Honestly, I was like not expecting that. The girls are into it.
Yeah, good.
They like the van.
That's
Is that, have you had the same experience?
So that's where I'm at currently.
Okay,
bro.
you're trying to
and so I'm like no, you don't fit. It's just like too tight in here.
Well, see, that's the thing, man. Is like
I don't know. I could do. I don't
it's
think
a
I could
small
do it.
space.
I don't. Yeah,
So, yeah,
it's really intimate.
keep things short.
Yeah,
It's great.
and like, I mean, the way my well, how does Kevin Hart say it? The way my financial the way my van is set up, it's only designed for one right now. So it's like, and yeah, it's hard to have company over.
Yeah.
I really wish I had an amplio, in Spanish, amplio.
Ample space.
Yeah. So that I can have company over and shit, but fuck no, all my shit's like run up with merch. Like, no, you can't sit there. No, there's no space to entertain for that. But
Maybe with a school bus,
maybe
or the box
with
truck.
the school, yeah, I think so.
know?
The van life is a little difficult, but yeah, it's been interesting. Like the whole like having somebody sharing your space, is just too.
Well, I mean, you're already sharing that space with
Dali.
With Dali,
Dude,
so
yeah, it's like, yeah.
But she seems very chill about it.
He
He
yeah,
seems
it's
very
okay.
chill about it.
He's fucking cool. Yeah, I mean, so in the front, I extended, I created a little platform from the passenger seat
Mhm.
so that it's all level.
Oh, nice.
So that, yeah, he has a little bit more room. That's why
Nice.
I'm like, yeah. People are like, oh, can you give me a ride? It's a one-seater.
Yeah,
You have a van? It's a one-seater. Dali's got shotgun. Like that's his fucking-
permanently. Yeah.
I'm not gonna move his shit just so you can like, you gotta be special for me to break down on that shit for you to come on.
How long have you had Dali for?
He's 6 years old now. I've had him since he was 2 months. So I got him when
Just a pup.
Yeah, when he was just a little baby, fit my form, man.
Man, Doberman puppies are cute too.
Yeah,
Doberman puppies
adorable,
are so cute.
adorable.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're headed next? Do you think you're gonna stay in LA for a while? You got a tour plan? What's the trajectory?
I think for this year, I really want to focus on throwing shows city to city every month. So like, and for city purposes, it's like every other month. So
Mhm.
for me, it'd be like, I got a show coming in March, March 16th
Okay.
in San Diego.
Yeah.
And then bounce over here to LA, 420, throw a show here.
Yeah.
And then bounce back to LA, May,
Mhm.
June, go up to Frisco. That way, I keep myself busy. I keep my flow going. And if you are in tune with my flow, then you'll come to my shows and you'll do that. But I think that's where I want to keep myself busy. I don't want to wait I'm not here to wait for things to happen for me.
Yeah.
I'm here to make things happen for me. But that's what I think I'm working towards right now. Just shows every month, just to keep my platform running, and with this new album coming out too.
Yeah. When can people expect this new record, man?
So I'm definitely doing a like pre-order release March 3rd, which is
Coming
gonna be
up.
my birthday. Yeah.
Okay. Happy early birthday,
Thank
man.
you, man. I want to do that for my like core following, my like top fans, where it's like you get the physical album before it comes out on any streaming platforms, if I decide to even put it on streaming platforms, because if I know that you're listening to me physically, like that's what I want. I don't want just like people, fucking right, you're listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Like show me that you listen to me. You buy my album, buy my music directly, buy the art from the artist.
Mhm.
Don't buy the art from Spotify. Like you're paying them.
Yeah.
I'm not, what the fuck, 1,000 fucking streams before I can get like couple bucks, like, oh, like that's not, I'm not in that business. I'm not in, I'm here. I'm right here. If you want to listen to my music, you get it from me. Get the art from the artist kind of vibe. But March, I will release a pre-order like merch, the physical album, and songs that you'll get in the physical album that you won't get on Spotify. So I really make
Nice.
it like a real life experience rather than like,
Yeah.
oh, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes. No, I don't work for y'all. Y'all work for me. Type vibe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what I got coming. That's what I'm working towards. The album release, the shows, dude, the touring.
I'm super excited for that.
Thank you.
It's been a while since you've released a full length record, so
yeah. 2021.
I'm very excited.
Thank you.
I got one last question for you, man. It's a little one, but I'm curious. Why'd you pick the name Sir Daniel? What's the story behind that?
My mom used to that's when I knew it was serious. You know, like if you get in trouble, it's like Señor Daniel. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I tried to turn that into a positive. But now I'm trying to phase into my own thing now. So that was Sir Daniel's the come up kind of identity of I'm not in trouble, you know, I am just who I am supposed to be. So now I'm terming myself. The new album's gonna be called Prince Danny.
Okay.
So I'm going from a sir to a prince now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, now it's just I'm kind of evolving from that.
And that's gonna be the new artist name?
No.
Okay.
It's kind of like Slim Shady and Eminem.
I see.
The Slim Shady LP.
Yeah.
This will be the Prince Danny album.
Nice.
It's the evolution kind of the artistry, but everything will still be under Sir Daniel.
Okay.
Because the album will be called Prince Danny.
I see.
But people will call me Slim Shady. You know, I'm the real Prince Danny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, right on. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on the show.
I appreciate it.
Where can people find everything? All your socials, your vlog, your music, all that.
Make sure you guys follow me on your favorite platform. I'm gonna do my best to be on everything at Sir Daniel SD. That's SirDanielsD. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. Follow the vlog, subscribe. You guys got it there.
Right on, man. Well, I'll make sure to put a link to all this in the description. Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. This has been awesome.
I appreciate it.
I'm honestly, I feel like you have a lot of great advice, a lot of great tips for artists, people coming up, and I'm excited to see where it all goes. So thank you, my man.
Shout out to the Spring Street Podcast. Thank you, Sheldon, for having me out,
right.
man. I appreciate you, man. One love.
Appreciate you, man, too. All right. Take care, my man. Spring Street.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Thank you for listening to the Spring Street Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, sign up for the Patreon to receive exclusive behind-the-scenes content and check out the sponsor links in the description.